All right. So, when we left up, welcome to Secret of Monkey Island.
Yes, today we will reveal the secret of Monkey Island.
No, we won't. So, when we left off last time, we were looking for insults, and then, as you can see by the timestamps here, it took me 20 more minutes to find all the insults. But now we have them.
That doesn't sound fun.
Well, it is what it is.
But when you put all the insults in order, then you get the secret of Monkey Island.
Also, no.
Today we will allude to the secret of Monkey Island.
Tonight we will mention the secret of Monkey Island.
We will play the secret of Monkey Island. So there's, I think, 16 of them. We have them all now, and all the responses. And also we have the boy, are you ugly? What an idiot. All those as well. So we're just gonna see if we can get out of this one gracefully.
Wasn't graceful.
Hush. It was too. And now that we have them, we can go back to what we were doing, which was going to defeat the Swordmaster.
To discover the secret of Monkey Island.
No, to become a pirate. It was the last thing we needed.
Yeah, but once we're a pirate, then we can discover the secret of Monkey Island.
Well, maybe.
If you're good.
Here we go. There's a lot of blue in this game. I probably said that at the beginning of last time.
Oh, is there a tap dance?
Sure.
It looks like a tap dance.
The secret of
Oh.
So what do we want to say now that we're ready?
Please tell us the secret of...
Yeah. How about the I must talk to you one?
Talk to you with my sword, more like.
I talk through you.
Prepared to fight. Good reminder of
immoral as they are.
Good reminder of the plot here.
They spelled immortal wrong.
As immortal as they are. She knows. I can read by the game code. You've been fully trained by Captain Smirk. So here's the trick with the Swordmaster. She doesn't use the insults that everyone else on the island is using.
Oh.
What did she say again?
Let's find out. Could you repeat that? My sword is famous all over the Caribbean. So the responses that we got from the other ones should apply. One of them should. My sword is famous all over the Caribbean. I mean, first you better stop waving like a feather duster, maybe.
Maybe.
First makes it not quite fit.
You run that fast.
I think it might be this one. Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all, because my sword is famous.
Oh, the sword is famous. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay,
yeah.
so this is the thing.
right.
That's a response to a different thing, but we give her this, and aha, we are winning. But we don't get to start any of the insults, so it's always responding to her.
Why? Did you want to borrow one?
I think you've already got it on the right one.
Oh,
man.
did I? I didn't even see what it was.
I hope you have a boat ready for a quick escape. Why? Did you want to borrow
That's
one?
good. Yeah, good.
They're using tin swords.
Now I know what filth and stupidity are. Well, you got that dictionary after all. So we've got... Now I know what filth and stupidity...
Your hemorrhoids are flaring up again.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them.
No.
Now I know what... Oh, maybe this. Not that janitors are stupid, but 90s humor.
I think that's right.
I think the janitor one is correct.
No shade thrown at her. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, dear. See how she won that one.
I usually see people like you passed out on tavern floors. So you got the job as a janitor after all. No, don't choose that one again.
That's a red herring, like the other one. So yeah, we were wrong there. Apologies to all janitors. No janitors are stupid. People like you passed out on
Tavern
floors.
Why? Did you want to borrow one?
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Yes.
Nice.
My name is feared in every dirty corner of this island.
Oh, is this the janitor one?
This, I think, is the janitor. We just answer it for everyone, and eventually it's right.
Imagine the job it was to come up with punchlines that work for 2 jokes.
We've got the
I've
courage
got
and
the
skill.
courage and skill of a master swordsman.
Give them back. You're making them all wrinkled.
I think it's something like that.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Oh, this I'd be in real trouble if you ever use them. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think?
I'd be in real trouble.
I think you think it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, we did it.
Fuck, you win.
Ock you.
I hope you're happy.
I hope you're happy now.
You'll need proof. So now we have
Another t-shirt.
I beat the Swordmaster. I found the treasure of Melee Island, and all I got was this stupid t-shirt. And I don't know what the evidence for the third one is, but we
did it already. Like
Yeah,
we
we
gave
did.
it to them already, right?
well, we found the idol,
Yes.
which was not the treasure of Melee Island. That was the stealing. There was stealing and treasure hunting, which are different. Anyways, we've done all 3. So now we can go back and talk to... Oh, that's on autopilot. Oh, just for that part. That's fair.
Oh.
Missed it by that much. Whoa, the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
What was that?
No, this is different. This is the Dying Fletchman.
Oh no!
You ain't Flutch, you ain't much.
Oh no!
Where did they go?
Where did they go? Monkey Island trademark.
I am.
But hey, good luck.
Sounded
yeah.
sarcastic.
Almost forgot. They left this note. Toot. Why won't I like what it says?
Because it's got terrible grammar.
The governor is live and well by my side as she was always meant to be.
Oh.
Yada yada yada. Horrifying disaster. Okay.
Yours truly.
Well.
Well, now we know the secret of Monkey Island.
So now there's something new when we talk.
When we
that
look at the
poster.
cow marl poster.
There we go. I needed the screen to move. They have this weird like thing. Anyways, to be a real pirate, we have to talk to the Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Maybe they're still here.
Oh.
Oh. Taking crying lessons from Timon and Pumbaa.
What's wrong, old sot?
Yep, that one.
Get me a drink. Get me a drink.
Here I am trying to yank my tears out of the air.
Spirited her away. Ha ha ha.
No, in the time it took you to explain this, you could have gotten me a drink.
Health board reports.
A small consideration. That will become my business. Oh, woe is me. Oh, how do I proceed in the game, please?
Oh, get a ship, huh?
I'm glad
If everybody knows, then it's not a secret of Monkey Island.
Give me a drink. Why should I do that?
Oh, I wanted to say, will you join me?
We can probably still ask him that. Will you join me?
Terrible. Oh, I'm busy crying.
Ah, yes, from the old war.
From the war before this one.
Where can I get a ship?
That is the secret of my... No. Oh, maybe there will be someone at the shipyard this time.
I hope it's Stan. Smiling Stan.
Yeah.
Be sure you wear your mittens. Oh dear. He's getting emotional.
Thing.
Bye now.
Okay. Well,
I guess we can't be a pirate.
we haven't technically passed the piracy exam or whatever. Stands,
Well-
eh?
Well, let's walk to the map.
Yeah. Unless we want to go somewhere else in town, the map is this way. In town is the Voodoo Lady's hut, the
I don't think we need to go there yet.
the empty church, the store, the prison, and the governor's mansion. So I don't think we like the direction is clearly go to Stan's. I don't know why he's still standing lookout. No one cares. So there's the island with the guy with 2 meat hooks for hands, the sword masters, the circus, the bridge.
Let's go to the used ship emporium.
And the house. This was the trainer's house, right? Yeah.
Yes, so we're gonna go to the used ship emporium.
Yes, we are.
Is this island shaped like anything in particular?
It's shaped
Yes.
like a island.
Bov.
Waves his hands just like the other guy.
Yeah, very like arm talker.
Yep.
Wonder they were friends.
Maybe that's where he learned it from. In either direction, I don't know. Look at
Listen, this monologue is a little tiring.
I just like to imagine that he's juggling this whole time.
I don't want something for everyone. I want something for me.
What are we interested in looking at today?
A boat.
I would like a big boat. Whatever those are called.
The SS Big Boat.
I like big boats, and I tell the truth.
Pretty McBoat face.
Let's see something.
The spiffy blue one by your office.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So the best ship you got, I think, is this one. Something not expensive, I think, is this one. I don't really have that much to spend. Might be this one.
As is. Yes, as is.
How much do you want for yours? We can press the issue on his.
Yeah. Let's do it.
got this T-shirt.
Got a chicken with a pulley in the middle.
We've got 2 T-shirts.
What else can I show?
How
Okay.
about we see the best ship he's got?
Okay, the best ship he's got. Appreciates quality. Just the boat. I have just a boat for you.
If I could walk that way, I wouldn't need the boat.
This is the secret of my... No.
15 staterooms. Oh, fireplace. That can't be safe.
That doesn't seem responsible.
Rotating ballroom.
All that in 200 feet? I don't think so. What is the low price?
Yeah.
Rubber chicken.
Maybe that one?
Other means of finance. I mean, rubber chickens are pretty awesome, right?
All
right.
how about get one on credit?
Okay. How about getting one on credit?
Oh,
Oh.
it's not just old Stan's philosophy.
Okay, so Stan's not gonna extend his credit, but the storekeeper might. Money is no object. It's just ones and zeros. It's in the cloud.
Or at least or at least no object in my bag.
This may not be the ship for me. Okay, so this is, no matter what ship we ask to see, if we don't have a way to pay for it, it's not going to go further than what we've done here.
Oh,
But,
what,
like-
which one is for 171 then?
Do you want me to spoil it? None of them are.
No. How about the I want to see the I don't really have that much to spend one.
Okay, let's see what the I don't really have that much to spend on.
If you're a real steal one.
Walk this way. Boink, doink, 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 doink.
Doink, 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 doink.
All the way to the back. The sea monkey.
Oh, the secret of Monkey Island.
Anything. Hey,
Secret of Monkey
the
Island.
legendary
TM.
game you're currently playing.
I'll take it.
So we've actually already heard about this boat. When we talked to the pirates in town, they told us about a ship that came back from Monkey Island pirated by rats, and then one of the other pirates argued that it was piloted by chimps.
Okay, well, let's
You
try
just
to
give
get
me
this
one
one.
pieces of 8.
To be fair, he hasn't said any of the prices.
No, he hasn't.
We have some other means of...
Rubber chicken.
Please.
Yeah, he just says the same thing here. So
Ooh.
So we can't get any further with this ship either.
Oh, let's swim then.
But we don't know how to get there.
Just follow the other boat.
Let's
See that cheap one again?
see the cheap. We're standing in front of the cheap one. Okay, so we want to think about
Huh.
it.
How did he do that?
He's Stan. And he's got a compass.
Extra strong magnetic compass.
But it always points here.
That's terrible. Marketing, though. I like it.
Okay, so
We have to get a line of credit or something.
we need something, and the thing that was mentioned was a line of credit from the storekeeper in town.
All right. Well, should we head back to town?
Back to town.
Well, but we need a job first, right? Because he said he'll extend us line of credit if we have a job.
Well, we probably have a job.
Do we?
We're a
Probably
pirate.
employed.
I think we're a pirate. Or a circus.
Cowmoral.
We were a circus performer. We could maybe go back to the circus and just see if they'll give us more money.
Well, what does this guy have now? Now that we've.
That guy.
But do
No.
well, if you only have one map and you gave it to me, what are you doing here? All right, fine. These fellas are still here.
Did you know the governor's been kidnapped?
Yes, we know everything.
Oh, we also scared away their rat in the last episode.
Ooh, bottom one. Can I interest you in a dream vacation to Monkey Island?
Sudden change in government. Cruise that scenic wonderland.
Is the price.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
The elephant. Find the rat.
They've got their own set of quests to do.
Aw.
Alrighty.
Would you like this T-shirt?
What about these minutes? Well, here is the storekeeper. He's pleasant. Hey, there we go.
Note of credit.
I think when we talk to Stan about a note of credit, then this gets added to this dialogue. So we had to do all that other stuff.
Ooh. Yeah. A
Yeah.
circus pirate. I'm a circus pirate.
Oh,
A psych.
Oh, they're in the safe. Oh, should we have been watching that?
I got it. Don't worry. Oh, here we go. What's our
I
occupation?
didn't say.
Grog swilling, foul smelling pirate, waiting tables, acrobat, clean ships.
Let's the acrobat, because technically it's true.
That's the thing we've been paid to do.
Yes.
Where's your silly accent?
But we only put that on for the show.
Oh no.
What?
Oh. Oh, he's gonna go put it back now?
Son of a gun.
Ooh.
Let me get a second look at that.
Can we make him go away and then open the safe while he's away?
Can we shoot
Well.
him?
Oh, the sword master.
I'm still
Well, I'd
looking
like
for
to-
the sword master.
No, I'd like to browse. Then we can go up and open the safe ourselves.
Well, but he'll be watching us.
Can he catch us?
Be right back. Weasel boy. Oh, we should have sold him. We were.
My
a Weasel
name's
boy.
Threepwood.
Okay.
It's spelled Weasel Boy, but it's pronounced Threepwood.
So the handle is weird because we need to pull. Let's use P. No, it's pick up. Y is pull. And
Why not?
S is push. So we want to pull handle twice. Push it once. Pull it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and push it twice. But this note.
All right, I'll have it. Credit.
5,000
Yay.
pieces of 8. All right.
Nice.
That's
Ooh.
more like it. Well,
That's
here we
more
go.
that's more than a whole 8.
Yep. Now we've definitely pirated something. We've stolen. Even though we actually had to pay for all the other stuff from here, we've definitely stolen this note of credit. Is this my shortcut door? Yes. Oh, I guess we could have talked to the voodoo lady if we wanted to. Well, we'll come back through.
Could have removed some staples.
I suppose. I don't actually know what that's for.
For removing staples and
Oh.
taking this poster.
Right. Oh, hey. Use staple remover on poster.
Oh.
Oh, well, then just take it.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's
Can we
one of
look
those
at
really,
the business card?
one of those really heavy posters.
Look at business card. Stands previously owned vessels.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
won't
true.
shut up until I've made you a deal.
He really won't. And even then. Fella's making popcorn.
We use a staple remover on him.
Oh, too late. We'll never know.
There's no way to find out.
Howdy.
Pretty. If you tie his arms down, can he even talk?
I don't actually know. We can't ever like interact with him using our interface. It's just all one big dialogue. Okay, so which boat do we want to look at? We looked at the expensive one, well, the red one, which was the expensive one, and the cheap one.
Well, let's look at the other one. If we can keep some of the 5,000 for later, that might be good too.
My motto.
What's a motto?
It's a saying that people use all the time.
I don't know. What's a motto with you?
Like this baby.
Rugged.
The baby in a
He
rug.
comes from a land part of
Oh, wouldn't have to be from there, would you?
Sort of Nordic quality.
Shut up. 171.
Oh, we can tell them about the credit if we want.
Yes.
Will you take it?
Will you take this note of credit? I usually do.
Hmm.
Ah.
Oh, fine.
Give it. What about yours?
Red
Is
one,
it-
the Viking.
Is it the cheap one?
It's the cheap one. It's the one that's been to Monkey Island before,
Wait, knows the way.
apparently. Walk this way. What kind of price range were you thinking of? Again, I have this credit.
The storekeeper.
That's his name. Theodore Storekeeper.
Chronic gambling this house.
Of course.
Absolutely. I'm a circus acrobat.
I don't want any brass tacks. Okay, well, so we can make an
Talk
offer.
Extra.
We can talk extras, and we can ask him what it's worth.
We ask him what it's worth first, and then talk extras.
Yeah, let's ask him what it's worth.
Yeah, so this is something of a mini game. Because
Oh.
we need to beat the price down from $10,000 or 10,000 pieces of eight, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk extras.
So that he thinks we have more than that.
This baby's loaded with extras. For instance,
This.
that does sound useful, or I think I can live without that.
I think we can live without the porthole defroggers.
Yeah, there. We don't intend to run into any frogs. There's more. Here's a s'more. Anti-lock anchor.
An anti-lock anchor?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound very useful.
Yeah, I know.
We're all about adventure.
Rack and pinion rudder.
An extra?
It does. Rack and pinion means it has like 2 points of steering, I think.
Oh, well, yeah.
Velour sail covers.
We definitely
No,
need
thank
velour
you.
sail. Sails should be open at all times, never covered.
Velourless.
Rather than velourful. The tachometer.
Instead of tachometer, I guess.
Yeah.
It tells you how tacky it is.
Yes, it measures your tack.
Does your wife know you're such a cheapskate?
Absolutely. Why do you think I'm here by myself?
Yeah.
Burgundy wine. Whoa, elevator. Get
Wait,
that.
is there one of these that we actually do need?
Do you want me to answer that?
No, that was rhetorical.
Okay. What about just the regular wood? We don't need to
The real
simulate
wood
it.
siding, please.
And I hate barnacles.
They also
Oh,
don't
he did tell
cause
us
any
about
problem.
royalty foggers. All right, so we've looped around. I think we can say enough about extras. What do you think it's worth without all the extras? Okay,
Oh.
so 7,300 is a bit lower. So
So we have to make an offer.
or we can walk
We-
away.
Have 5170.
5170.
What?
Because we have 171.
Oh, yeah.
But I think we should start at like 3,000.
Let's start as low as we can go.
Yeah, sure.
It's limbo. All right, thank you.
That is where I started. We have him over a barrel.
We can throw in a shirt.
Well, what do you think it's worth now?
How
Hey,
much is
That's
it worth
the-
if you are over a
Still
barrel?
the same.
that's the same price you told us about before. I'm upset. Let's leave.
Boy, Matt, just go away.
Well, maybe you're right.
Where were we? You were about to sell me this ship for 3,000.
Today,
Don't ask me what it's worth.
I believe I said 2,000.
Yeah.
Still like to pay 2,000. For good reason. Well, what do you think it's worth? Okay, you came down quite a bit more.
We should go up a bit.
I still like to pay 2,000.
Not much.
I'm terrified of her. She's extremely little. I never know where she is. Okay, let's
Uh.
see.
You'll love me more if I only paid $2,000 for it.
What do you think it's worth? Oh, that's closer.
Oh, what
Forget it. I don't need this boat. This boat is for jerks. What do you think it's worth? Let's keep asking what it's worth until he tells us a number we like. Hey.
Oh, it's getting close.
How about 2,000
Okay.
again?
4,000 and a rubber chicken.
All right, 4,000. Haha!
Uh-huh.
Why would you think that? Christmas hasn't been invented yet.
I'm glad to get rid of it.
Yes, do you have 1,000 pieces of 8 change?
My boss.
Maybe with your crew.
I don't have a crew.
I guess we have to find one. Well, we asked the people in the town.
We did. Forget your crew.
Oh, hint, hint.
Hey, we can actually wander around stands again.
Can we use the grog machine? We did that last
That just
time.
ate our
We
money.
ate our
last
money.
time.
Money. Humpafoof.
Nothing.
Can we use the shovel to hit the grog machine?
Keep putting money in it.
I just pushed it, I thought. Yeah, I only pushed it that time.
Okay.
Pieces of it.
What about those candies? Are they the same size as coins?
Oh.
No, don't just eat one.
No.
The preferred, but you can try other stuff.
I sold the ship.
Can you believe it? Oh no,
A river dirty.
Dan.
Well,
Never sold a ship before.
apparently not. Okay, now we have a
And he
ship
just
in-
ran off. He just ran off, hey?
Yes, with our note of credit.
It's fine.
So we need a crew.
Well, we're expected to have a crew.
Yeah.
Need is a strong word.
So the thing is, we need to go back to the dock in the village, and if we don't have 3 crew members, it doesn't trigger the cutscene where Stan has the boat. Well, let's go see Captain
it's-
Smirk,
What? Why?
because he could be a crew member.
Oh. I want to be the captain. Just
There's-
bang your head on the door.
There's no immediate answer.
It's never an immediate answer.
Okay, so Captain Smirk has left town. And barred his door from this side. Thoughts on crew members. That's the new.
The
That's the
Swordmaster?
Swordmaster. Okay. She certainly sounds like she could be handy. Oh. Yeah, she is
She's
doing
still-
it. Just,
Still outside clogging.
yep, just spinning around. Look, a 3-headed monkey.
Where?
I want to make up and be friends.
The governor is being kidnapped.
I want to embarrass you at sword fighting again.
That's ridiculous. Look at this note. Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, we got a crew member.
Meet you at the dock.
I'll meet you at the dock.
Well, that was easy. One
Okay.
crew member down.
We need 3 plus us.
3, not counting us. Right, so 2 more.
Well, there's the guy with the 2 hooks.
Yeah, nothing happened in his house at all. Uh-oh. Cutscene. Miano Hili.
Mayon Huile.
Miano Hili down by the schoolyard.
Or Simpson? Oh, the thing on the wall.
It's Fester Shinetop, the sheriff.
Oh.
That's right, it was me the whole time. Trouble!
A few times.
Locked up in the brig.
Except for maybe a handful of pirates.
Almost destroyed by my death. Nice.
He's 20 feet underwater.
Yeah. Yep, probably.
Did I mention last time that if you wait out the 10 minutes, you actually drown?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yuck.
If
The
you want to
roots.
see it, if you want to see that particular death, you can go watch my LP of The Secret of Monkey Island from like December 2019. Anyways.
Let's go to the guy.
Oh, the guy up on the island.
Yes.
Go faster. Walk faster. Okay. I already know how to do this. Grooves in high. Okay. No, the door.
Obviously.
Go in the.
Pointer in yard.
Don't. Would you go in the? Thank you. I don't have time to show you more tattoo tricks. But I
The
want.
governor's
You to.
being kidnapped.
That's preposterous. It's before all the posters.
Really?
But here's a poster.
Oh,
Oh no. Everyone turns into Baymax when they hear the. I was hoping you'd have an idea.
we could just wait here for them to come back.
Yeah, we could do that.
Make him suggest going together.
Hey!
Hey, good idea. Make him think it's his idea.
What an idea. What about me?
Let's worry about that on the way.
Really, really. Everyone wants us to follow how they walk.
It's the secret of Monkey Island.
It's going to turn out to be a mirror. It's a big old prank on Guybrush.
You just get rid of it if it's so scary having it in your house.
I'm sure he'll tell us.
It's just a door, you moron.
Oh,
Donkey Kong? Oh, that was just the door.
Open this last door yourself.
I thank you.
That's very kind. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
And then die.
Touch the beast inside. I've fallen for this before.
Touch the beast inside.
Yep.
Is that a song?
If you've got the guts. Can we just leave?
About to run away, eh? I thought so.
I'm obviously just a big chicken.
The pulley in the middle. No. I think we have to prove that we're Captain Material.
I'm going, but I'm not a chicken.
Stop.
Okay, I think I really screwed up because we might have to do that again.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, that was quick.
It's me. I'm the captain.
We'll see about that.
Oh, you closed all the doors while we were out.
Well, he's no idiot.
He's a chicken, though.
It's gotten 3 seconds hungrier. Okay, you go hide up on. Wait, you're the chicken. You are the one who's still up. You're calling me a chicken, and you're the one who's hiding up there. Fine. Okay. So he wants us to
Open the door.
open door.
Ah, it's me! Oh,
It's a bird.
So we don't get the option to look. We just can.
tickle, jab, prod, stroke, poke, feel, bother, tease.
That's us, the parrot botherer. Walk to
Can we-
murderous winged devil.
Can we tickle it?
Let's
Don't bother it. Do something nice.
tickle murderous winged devil.
Back.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
not really a beast. It's a domesticated
Well,
bird.
I mean, hey now, let's not diminish our accomplishment here. We are a fearsome pirate captain.
Also lost herself a crew member because now he's
Yeah, we just gotta talk him up.
oh. You can swap my deck. Don't worry, you can be the lowest member of my crew.
Just pack your stuff. Meet me at the dock.
Bring the bird.
That'll be the third. The bird is the third. Ba.
Should take the bird with us. I don't think there'd be time for that.
It's sounding better all the time. Ba. Here we go.
Whoop.
Okay. So, any thoughts on where we can get a third person? Captain Smirk is gone. Stan is gone. We've got this one. We've got this one.
Can we go back to the circus?
Go back to the circle.
The guy with a map.
A guy with a map. We were just.
Oh, on the
Guy with-
lookout? That
The
guy?
guy without the map.
The guy without
The
them?
guy in town with the
Oh, yeah.
fur coat.
Well, the last time we talked to him, he just told us to beat it because he already sold us a map.
Oh,
But we can try. Spaghetti Brothers. Yes, we know. Go in, please. Go.
who are we talking to?
Us, the audience. Okay, so we can't go in the circus because we're afraid of spaghetti people.
I mean, who isn't?
All right. Any other
The guy on
ideas?
the lookout?
Sorry?
The guy on the lookout?
Guy on the lookout. I'm sure he'll be extremely useful, as keen as his eyes are. Get her.
Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay, clearly he doesn't want to come.
Okay, yeah, we can't ask him to come.
He's given up on her
Pick
anyway.
up fire. Nope. Okay.
But I'm taking your fire with me. Well, let's ask the chef. He needs something to do.
He was he told us about his old war injury last time.
Well, he can deer or whatever. Still
Okay.
crying. He clearly needs something to do to keep him occupied.
Okay, we can't ask him.
Ooh. Is there anybody in the kitchen?
Let's find out. Nope. There's more meat though.
Let's take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can show off that we can stew the meat.
Oh.
It's some sort of meat or meat-like substance.
Meat-like substance.
Beyond beef.
Okay. Well.
Guy. Calling me butt do.
Come with us, please.
Want to see where your map leads?
Who else do we? I don't know if we want to go into the shopkeeper's shop again.
No. I wouldn't think so.
And what about the prison? Was that guy still in the prison, or did we let him go?
You mean Otis?
It's,
Let's be running along now.
you can't even talk to them anymore?
No.
Oh.
There's the voodoo lady. Return to learn future.
Okay. Would you like to be one of the others?
Try it.
I'm getting a nuclear vision.
Yeah, we know. Is this where you go if you haven't figured out the plot yet?
I guess. Oh, one thing powerful enough.
Oh, okay, I guess that's good to know.
Destroy a ghost with one touch. More vision.
Oh, good.
And myself.
My world is make-believe, isn't it?
You tell me I live in a video game. Okay, so we can't ask her to come either. Well, that's just great.
No, let's not go in the shop.
Hey, where'd you go?
Oh, whoops.
Oh, bye.
Stop talking, old man.
Oh, what is going on
Who's
here?
that?
Wow. That was mean.
Going to the governor's mansion. The looting.
The looting.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Reservations?
Only about the veal.
Oh no.
Yes, I do.
Oh no.
Probably the first one there on the top.
Nice try, but
Yeah, so this basically is just the game telling us we can't go back to the governor's mansion. 2 o'clock hour.
What, 2 o'clock?
That would be fine. So the clock in town tells us that it's 10, and it's always 10.
can we go into the
He
prison?
Yes, we can go into the prison.
just made the reservation just now, eh?
Well, we're not going to keep it.
That was mean of us. Somebody else is gonna have to stand there and wait. Really steams my britches.
That steams my clams.
That steams my hams.
Yeah, would you join my crew? Yeah.
Join my crew.
Okay.
Until then, I pace.
Okay.
Alright, well, we just gotta open the lock. It's locked. I know. Open it. Open the lock.
Open it up.
Hmm. Do you like the
Use
game?
staple remover.
Staple remoivre.
Oh, I know. This old trick. Nope.
What about the
Um.
sword? So what
Okay,
about the key?
The key, yes. And the key to solving this puzzle is not in our inventory.
To get the key.
Right. So, we need some way to get through this lock.
Do we have a shrinking potion?
No.
I don't think we really need to get through the lock. We just need to get through the bars.
Well,
Between the bars.
we need to get him between the bars.
Around the bars. The rat knows.
Nope. Can't talk to the rat. Any thinky thoughts?
We burn the whole building down. Ceiling looks wood. Maybe we can just let him at the top.
Can't do anything with the torch.
Seems unlikely. Okay.
Hmm.
Got nothing.
Adventure game logic. We need to refer to something we heard in the last session about something that is readily available in one location.
I don't remember anything we heard in the last session.
Something that is readily available in one location.
Yes.
Water from the ocean.
You No, it's not correct.
Is it the church?
Nope. Do you want me to let you keep guessing, or should I?
Is it idiots? Right here?
Nope. We could pick up some voodoo from the voodoo lady.
Don't know.
Shall I ruin the surprise?
I don't know what you're up to, so
Well, it's
Oh.
how long do you want me to let you keep guessing, basically?
like, are you?
Well, I mean, the man said, "Hey, the man said, get your own drink." This stuff is eating right through the mug.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, the grog is
Melting.
okay.
So then we shape it into a key.
Nope.
Maybe we just pour it on the lock, yeah?
We can, but
If we can get it that far.
yeah, this thing.
Are you waiting for the hilarious death?
No, there's no hilarious death. I'm waiting for the mug to. I'm showing off how long it actually takes.
We have to race the mug.
It melts. It stays melting for a while. Fine tankard pewter. Fine tankard pewter. Oh, and then mug near death. Fine pewter tankard. Pewter wad. I don't think it'll hold much now. And then it disappears.
Okay.
However,
Oh, you can carry it in one till it's almost dead and then pour it in the next one.
yeah, we
Get a
can.
little further. That?
That is the solution.
Okay, let's salute.
Wow.
Yep. Now, I've done this using only 2 tankards, but I always take 5 just to be safe.
How hasn't it melted the barrel yet?
Because the barrel's not made of metal.
Barrel's pewter.
So this one is just still melting. We can go to the door. And we gotta come this way. And we go through the archway. And then we can use our
Take
little
the shortcut?
shortcut. Yep. And duck through here. And this is real close, so now we hey. Use this on this. Boop. There we go.
I brought you a drink.
Hey, great, a drink.
We're about to remain thirsty. Yep. We all used to drink
I'm
that stuff.
inexpensive. Oh no!
Oh,
Do you still have a deal?
Oh, he's gonna go loot the. Go out and see if he's talking to the.
oh.
Gave me his word as a pirate.
Oh, we know how much that's worth.
He's not there.
Okay. Who else do we know of?
Well,
Well, there's that guy right there.
There's no one in here. This guy.
Someone's playing the organ.
Sorry?
Someone's playing the organ.
Well, it's on auto.
It's a player organ. Very closely, you don't.
Okay, we can't ask this guy to go.
No.
Okay. We've already tried these guys. We can't ask the voodoo lady. We've tried this guy.
Who else is on the island?
That's a real good question. Oh, cutscene.
Oh. Sure they have.
No way.
Yeah, thanks.
I do love this ship.
Am I right or am I right? Look at her way
Anyway,
out
the
there.
secret of Monkey Island.
Barnacular. I think we should stop having a moment. What? Punch in the face.
Everything's falling apart. Oh, well, good. We get to keep the ship. Free seafaring literature. Everybody loves books.
Literature seafarers?
Sometimes.
Hey, it's Buddy Guy.
Yep.
Oh, C, get it?
You little two-faced cretin. What do we want to tell him?
I'm not from Crete.
Have you come to be on my crew? I want to say that.
Make some easy money.
There's a sword master.
You're not getting paid for this. How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Is it true what I heard about you and the storekeeper?
How about
That's what I'm sorry, I picked on it. Don't start with me.
I'm already busy with the storekeeper.
What's that waterlogged wreck doing out there? And how are we going to get our ship in here with that pile of scrap in the way? Where's the
I've got a
cabin?
surprise for you.
Go back to my place and pick up my bags.
Talking directly to us now.
But we did it. We made it to part two.
Yay!
Journey to the secret of Monkey Island.
Yes, in this part, I'm looking forward to learning the secret of Monkey Island.
I'm glad
Put
you're
the
looking
mask back
forward
on.
to. Sea Monkey, finally underway. Duties.
You said duty.
I made a list.
Made a little list.
They were all fired up to save the governor before, but now...
Well, that guy wasn't.
Well, I guess he wasn't.
The worst crew ever.
Okay, well, part 2. Here we are in the captain's cabin. Oh, the seafaring literature. How to get a leg up in treasure hunting. How to get ahead in navigating. How to arm yourself in sea battle.
But we should probably start with navigating.
Sure.
Use leaflet?
Look at leaflet.
Was not even gonna read it.
No, we just have the title.
Right, well, let's go to bed then.
Time for that later.
When you're dead,
Hey, where's our sword?
Guess we didn't need it.
Or our shovel?
how did we lose it though?
I don't know. Alright, we've
That's
got
not fair.
we've got a cabinet, we've got the captain's bed, we've got,
We've got a desk.
drawer. The desk itself doesn't seem to be anything. Feather pen. Drawer. Chest. And that was the feather pen.
And a beautiful view.
I think that might be it. Well, we want to
Okay,
do.
open the. Let's see what's in the drawers. Excuse me.
Open the drawer. Look at drawer. Old dusty book. My favorite kind.
Captain's log. We could read this book, but not the information on the booklets. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
April 2nd.
Toothrot is dead.
I don't know how we did it, but we've arrived at Monkey Island. Ready to set out. The secret of Monkey Island. Toothrot forgot to go to the bathroom before we left.
Takes him all day to go to the bathroom.
He can't just go over the side of the longboat
Yeah.
or the away boat, whatever it's called. Okay, so when we opened that, there was also a bookmark, top of a cereal box.
All right. Is there a toy inside?
Well, we don't have the cereal box, just the top.
Oh, where is it?
I don't know.
Okay, open the other drawer.
There is no other drawer to open. We can close this
Oh.
one.
Oh, what? There's one on the other side.
It's not a
It's
drawer.
the same.
It's not a drawer.
Uh,
Hey, look, I got a little feather headdress. Little feather in my
Cute.
cap, I guess. Oop, I'm Robin Hood. Alright, what else do we want?
Okay, what's in the cabinet in the corner?
Cabinet in the corner. Can we open this thing? Seems to be locked up tight.
Okay, can
No.
we chop into the cabinet in the corner?
Can we
Chop.
melt the lock?
We have
With-
no more grog.
What about the chest?
The chest. Open the chest. Hey, it is open. Okay. Looks like an empty chest. Really nothing in
Lungs,
there?
no heart.
Yep.
Chest.
Nothing in the chest.
Okay, well, that seems to be it then.
Oh, we could take the feather pen. That's something.
Ah, right.
Ink. Yeah, we could take the ink. Look at that.
Okay.
Turning a
Now
profit
let's-
already.
Let's melt the lock.
Okay, so here's the captain's cabin. We can't use the wheel.
Doesn't seem good.
We can't walk back to the back at all. We can walk up and down there. Okay.
Talk to mutinous crew.
What do we want to say to them?
Hey guys, what's happening? Oh no.
Sounds like an insult, but it's a real name.
I hear the weather's pretty nice over by Monkey Island.
The weather's pretty nice right here.
No banana.
But yes, we have no banana.
Anything I can do to get you to help me? That's demonstrably not true.
And then what are we gonna do? Lost our sword and our shovel.
Nope, we're gonna start kicking some butt. Keel haul to
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we can walk over here.
Ooh, good.
Cannon. Cannon and cannon nozzle.
All right. Well, let's fill it up with books.
Can we go up the other stairs?
No, it makes us go up the long way.
Those ones are just painted on.
Can I not use
Yeah.
this rope ladder? I thought I could.
What about the rope on the, down at the
Oh,
bottom?
we walk
there?
it. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Water balloon.
Grog balloon.
An ink balloon. Look out below. Oh, well.
What the?
All right, we got.
Okay, let's have a look.
What
got
a fine looking flag.
It's a grand old flag. There's the flag, and there is the ship's deck. We can't even look at the horizon.
Ugh.
Oop, don't do that.
E-
Take.
Uh, okay, well, there we go.
There is a hatch.
Okay, let's look downstairs. I mean, below.
There's another hatch and a door, and there is. Is there... Window. Okay, look, window. Ah, he's the best kind of pirate.
Okay, stop looking out the window then.
Oh, there's an axe stuck in the wall over there.
Yeah, it's not an object though, so
Hmm.
we can't pick it up or use it or anything. This chest isn't anything either. Got a hatch.
Right, well, let's check out the brig.
The door takes us to the kitchen, it looks like.
There's grog here. Really use some grog.
Hey!
Oh, Captain Crunch. Yep.
Shoot up the roof of your mouth.
Oh.
Want some of that.
Oh, you took the bottom one. That's neat.
Well, you wanted to look for a toy inside. Let's look for a toy
I
inside.
sure did. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Hey, there's
Yay!
Do we still have more cereal? Okay.
It's a telescope.
Look at the prize, please. What is the prize? What's the prize? No, this is no prize.
A key.
It's a key.
All right.
A monkey on it. It's the secret to Monkey Island.
This key can get us into Otis's prison cell.
Yay.
But we could unlock the wardrobe with it, maybe.
Let's open all the boxes and get all the prizes.
Well, let's see if it'll let us take any more. Oh, I can't pick. Not the cupboard. Oh, the rest of it is just cupboard.
The rest of them are painted on.
Well, someone's getting another call.
That's me. I'm gonna have to decline that.
Mute yourself.
Well,
Okay.
we also have a big cooking pot. Red hot fire.
Red hot fire.
Little pot here.
Are those pots hanging up objects?
No. I'll take the pot. But the same size as my head. Hint,
Oh.
hint. I said take the pot.
Oh.
No, pick it up. There we go. Pick up cooking pot. Okay.
Oh.
Pick up red hot fire.
Ouch, that's hot.
Okay. So
How about the hatch? Let's try the hatch.
the hatch here.
Yes.
Okay. Hatch takes us down to the bottom of the ship.
Underdeck. Hull.
CD underbelly of seafaring.
Also known as the undership. There's a lot of stuff down here.
Apparently, that person didn't even realize that he had called me, so it wasn't important.
What's these kegs? Kegs of gunpowder.
Gunpowder. Okay.
Wow,
Gunpowder.
gunpowder.
Powder to fill the gun.
Okay. Ooh, black chest. Someone's really popular.
Oh, it's just that guy apologizing for calling me.
It's a guy. What you trunks?
Eye on the trunks.
Are they
Rusty
just
old
swimming trunks?
So this black chest looks interesting.
The key in it.
Okay.
Oh.
Mm.
It says it's rusted shut, I think. Not. Yeah,
Okay.
rusted shut. Okay.
Sorry, I missed a bit, but what's this thing on the bottom right of our inventory?
That's the cereal. Or sorry, the
The other,
gunpowder.
the other right. Oh, gunpowder. Okay.
The gunpowder. Look at these chests. If there's anything I like doing in life, it's looking at chests. What? I don't mean anything by it. These are empty. This one. Oh,
Finally.
some
Openable one.
very fine wine in here. I'll grab it.
Do it. Put sideways wine.
Use fine wine with Guybrush.
Okay, what about that giant rope? Do we want that?
Ooh, piece of rope. Giant piece of rope. It's a giant piece of rope.
Yeah, we noticed.
Look at our inventory is getting really full.
Is there a
Full
limit?
or just large?
Well, large. Okay, that might be it. The hook? No. Unless we can think of a way to open this black chest, I think we are tapped out.
Settled.
I mean, we can always come back and look around some more, but we also found a key.
Ask these guys if they have any keys. If you're not doing anything,
Guys, look
use
how
your
much cool
keys.
stuff I found.
it's
Let me getting back to tank. Yeah.
probably he probably says that just a little too loud. I think I'll get back to tending the ship.
Okay, small key in cabinet does indeed open it. All right.
Ooh,
And we still-
pearls.
Yeehaw.
What have we got here? Another chest, a very heavy metal chest.
Heavy metal chest.
Ooh. Bonk. Filled, no doubt, with gold and jewels.
Or sand.
Or just water. Hey, look, a piece of paper.
Oh, a very heavy piece of paper.
And some cinnamon sticks.
Nice. Oh boy.
Oh.
Somebody said they got a map, but it turned out to be just a recipe. But
Yeah,
I
in the book we got.
feel like it says serves crew of 4.
Yeah, we're a crew of 4.
We have cinnamon. We have human skulls. We have
Yeah, we just have to press our own human skull.
we have
2 parts
Have-
of monkey blood.
BHA that comes in cereal boxes.
What about all these other things?
I don't know. It says one or more. So we have one.
Mine mononitrate.
Mine mononitrate, not yours.
It's mine.
Mine mononitrate.
Well, okay, it says
Yes.
preheat pot to 450 degrees.
mononitrate.
The following ingredients.
Do we have a live chicken?
Some of our crew members are chickens. We have a dead chicken.
We have a
We
rubber
could-
chicken.
We could make it look like it was flying.
I mean, it's possible it may be good enough as is. We don't know.
That might get us close to Monkey Island.
It's possible. We don't know what the.
What's in his mug, by the by?
We'll never know.
It's not an item.
It's not an item.
Is it weird that the minutes look a lot like the recipe?
Yeah. The minutes
Can't read them.
and the recipe, I think, are the exact same sprite. Yep.
What's that other paper that we've got? What's that? It looks like a ransom note.
This one?
The one that is a ransom note.
Yeah, this was the one that says, "Hey, we've got the governor. Come get her."
Oh, right. Okay. Okay.
As Britney Spears admonished us, go call the governor.
Did she?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So thoughts.
Actions.
We've pretty much cleaned out the ship, I think.
Which is odd because it's our ship.
Right. Is there anything we didn't do in here?
Let's climb the rigging.
We did this. I think we've opened everything in here.
And left it open so everybody can see it.
This rigging? Am I doing it right?
Okay, let's use the compass. But that takes us back to Stan's. Never mind.
Use compass. It's pointing towards Melee Island, which is where we
Yeah.
started.
Let's navigate. Like, why can't we read that navigation book? It's unfair.
We can read the title.
We read any of the other ones?
No. Should we do something with this?
I think we should try to do it, but I don't.
Yeah,
we
we
don't
should try
have
and
all
do
the
it.
things.
Well, maybe
Like,
we
Try to
don't-
figure out what it means.
right.
Well, we don't have leaves of mint, but we have breath mints.
Right.
So
Yeah, is
Maybe
this a
that's close
code?
enough.
Is the numbers a series of numbers somewhere else that we can follow?
Oh,
or
these are
is
just the
there,
digits of pi. Not in order.
no, they're not.
some of them, some of
See,
the highlights,
there's a
some of the
three,
highlights
one.
of pi.
I mean,
Four,
they
one.
do occur in that order somewhere in pi, but not
I
at
mean,
the beginning.
there might actually be this sequence of digits somewhere in pi. We'll never know, unless.
Well, no, there
Okay.
is for sure.
So we have cinnamon, we have mint but not leaves, we have ink but not squid, we have chicken but not live.
We might have everything in a way.
Brimstone.
Brimstone.
What about the human skull, though?
Well,
Oh.
it's pressed.
Pressed.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means flat.
Do we have Oh, we have the flag with the skull on it.
Oh, right, it's flat. And then the gunpowder be brimstone.
Oh.
Oh.
So, okay, what else is there?
Okay.
And then the bottom one, just knuckles.
Yeah.
Monkey
Okay,
blood?
monkey blood.
I'm pretty sure we don't have blood.
But
Yeah.
what did we have? What's in that bottle?
Fine
Fine.
wine. No enologist. Deep red color. Very fine wine.
Okay, so that might count as
That
If
might
it's-
count.
All right.
it's just colors we're looking for.
Well, then how do we combine them in the recipe?
We
We
go
could
back down to
reheat
the pot,
Yeah.
the pot on the fire.
Use pot. I'm only going to put this on if I
No-
really have
No, the pot that's already on the
to.
fire.
Okay, we'll just use the pot that's there. I guess that makes sense.
Okay.
One cinnamon stick. Cinnamon sticks with pot. Okay.
That's good. It's the only real food in here.
4 leaves of mint are the.
Yes, mints are technically food.
Oh, I guess.
I think I've got 1,000,000 of these.
Yeah, we can put 500,000 of those in.
1 human skull.
Says the Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
Didn't put it in.
Yeah, we did. It's gone.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, I thought you just looked at it.
Squid ink.
Squid ink will be the
Ink.
Oh, the feather pen might be the chicken.
Just a drop. What is the next one?
Did you add the ink?
Just a drop.
Okay.
1 squirt.
2 pints monkey blood, or 2 parts. 2 points.
2 points.
That should be enough.
All right, he'll decide for us.
1 live chicken. Okay, we've got the feather and we've got the chicken, like the rubber chicken. What do we want to try?
What's the feather? What does it say the feather is?
Ballpoint feather pen.
Oh.
Well, it's more. At least it used to be a live chicken, where the other one never was. It never was alive.
Oh, in it goes.
That's my only guess.
3 ounces of brimstone.
So
Okay, gloop. And 1 or more of the following. Blah, 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 blah. So we're going to use the cereal.
cereal.
This is going to be good.
That sounds sarcastic.
Was there something else we needed to do?
We stir, let bubble
bubble
low
over.
flame until thickened.
Okay.
Do we have to turn the flame down?
It's full of crap. The fire is red hot.
Yeah, but it says bubble over low flame, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What? Oh, could make good reading, but I won't actually.
No, it couldn't. You don't even open it.
Okay.
Well, we can't move it. Maybe we just leave it. Can we look at the pot and see if it's thickened? Oh.
Can we look at the oven itself?
Nice
Like
and
the-
hot.
Back there at the...
No, just the cooking pot.
I don't know, do we keep watching it? It'll never boil that way.
Okay. Cinnamon stick, mint, human skull, squid ink, monkey blood, chicken, 3 ounces of brimstone.
One or more. Is there another thing we can add? What else did we find on the ship? All that stuff we found on the ship, right? Oh, no, not all of it.
No.
Do we have to use the numbers like?
I am certain that we don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna try using the rubber chicken instead. There we go.
Oh. Okay, so we just lost the pen for no reason.
I'm sure if we need it, it'll give it back to us. I hope it'll give it back to us.
Oh, nice.
Days passed. How would we know?
Bert.
Passport.
Lift.
Hello!
Welcome to.
All right. Well,
Is the crew dead? Oh no, they're still alive.
holy monkey bladders. Trademark. Walk to Monkey Island.
That doesn't seem right.
I can't swim, but you can hold your breath for 10 minutes. Okay.
Alright, well, let's drop the rowboat.
Hey, look.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Maybe they'll all die. Maybe they'll turn into monkeys.
Maybe.
I can
Well,
only hope.
we've got to get to Monkey Island.
Let's climb in that cannon. We have practice at it.
It's true.
Put gunpowder in first.
Use cannon with pot, I think was the prompt. That isn't going to work. Why not? Well,
Can we get some more gunpowder and some fire downstairs
some
From-
fire.
from below? Sorry, I'm not really up on my ship lingo.
Okay, let's get some more gunpowder. Okay, yeah, we can take more. And fire, you say?
Fire, I say.
Uh,
A torch? Do we have a
I mean,
hold up piece of paper?
we have a bunch of stuff we can burn. What don't we
Hmm.
care about?
Minutes.
Oh, we don't care about the minutes, that's for sure. Oh. Okay.
Just use the fire, okay?
Stan's business card. Oh, alright. Now we are carrying fire.
All right.
Pretty cool.
Let's do the next bit quickly.
Yikes. Alright, use gunpowder in cannon.
Now, should we get in first before we light it?
Pot. Whoop. Well, we don't actually light a cannon.
You light the gunpowder.
Well,
Yeah.
we light a fuse.
You light a fuse of the gunpowders.
Well, we have a long rope.
Oh, we do.
We
have
could light that.
It suddenly became a very short piece of rope. Okay, get in, get in. Oh,
Part 3.
Under Monkey Island.
Whew. We are flying through the air.
Are zooming.
Well, hey, look.
It's a monkey.
Weird. Ook, ook, ook.
Oop, oop, eep, eep.
Okay, bye. Look, it's a monkey.
Hi.
Monkey.
People say we monkey around.
Someone could be hurt.
Thanks a lot there, Herman. I'm fine.
So, Herman Toothrot was mentioned.
The
in
annoying
this-
one.
Yeah, he was the annoying one from this story. First mate Toothrot. Can we skip? Yeah, we'll skip to. Okay.
Let's read that notice. On the tree. Okay, never mind.
I'm coming back. I'm just exploring the environs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a boat.
Environs.
There's
Oh. Let's not read the note then. Let's not trip on that banana
I
either.
don't have anything to paddle with. Banana.
Can we pick up the banana?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Piece of paper.
We found the secret of Monkey Island.
Notice a public meeting.
The Sacred Monkey Head by the Ghost Pirate LeChuck.
Subsequently banked on. Tourist trade.
Let's attend.
I better leave it here.
Yeah, you better.
So the rest of the it like is wide open, but like we can walk to the jungle in the back. So let's do that.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. All right.
there we are, Guybrush. So the beach is where we were. And there's a monkey.
Crack.
And here's a crack. There is more to explore, but do we want to explore something that's within quick walking distance?
Sure.
Let's go to the crack. Pshoo.
Oh.
Here is a crack. Oh, oars. Then you can get that boat.
Look at the oars.
You don't fall down.
There's a sturdy stump and a strong branch.
Seems precarious.
We do not have any rope left over.
Hmm.
All got burned up when we walked here.
Whoa.
There's a monkey.
Hello.
Can we give
What's
the
a
monkey
monkey?
the banana?
Give banana to. Hey, stop! Stop it! To monkey.
All right, you're welcome.
He might be expecting us to give him more. If I know animals at all.
Talk to him.
Talk to monkey.
He's no longer an object. What is that about?
Talk to him.
Does he follow us now?
Oh. A little.
Oh, no, you're not.
He followed us a little bit and then did not.
This is foreboding.
Get away, birds. Get away.
Apparently they think we're dead already.
Well, maybe they know something we don't. We've got River Fork, dry riverbed, pond, some more stuff over here, some more stuff over here.
River Fork.
River Fork. It sure is hot here. Ooh, a note. I'll take this interesting rock.
Oh, rock covers paper.
Sacred monkey head area. Some people are trying to-
Decent people are trying to sleep.
Should leave it there for him.
P.S. A woman with the scarf. Okay, we don't need to read the whole thing again. We got a pile of memos, even though it's just one, and we have a noteworthy rock. Judging by these conchoidal fractures, a piece of flint.
Ah, it's fire rock.
Yeah. So there's a dam here,
Damn.
which is why we have a dry riverbed. There's,
There's a darn here.
there's a dang here. We can cross the bridge. Foothold.
We come to it.
Does the dry riverbed go any further? No, we can just go back to the jungle. Okay. Doop doop doo. We seem to be encountering a sort of domestic dispute between the cannibals and LeChuck.
Chuck.
And we're interfering.
Well, we're not interfering yet. We just took one of them.
We're taking the notes so that he doesn't get them.
Please stop moving this.
Let's jump on it. Jump on it. Jump
Incisive
on it.
representation of the futility of man. Log in a couple of rocks.
Jump on it. Oh, if it's facing the right direction, you probably will throw that rock to the right place.
Could do. More footholds back here.
How to find out which direction to point it.
Hey, that's our ship out there.
Okay, so let's sink it.
Oh, hey, here comes Herman again.
No.
Hello. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it is. He'll tell us something else.
I'm afraid I must be going now.
Why? What do you have
He
to
has
do?
pressing business. He has to press,
He has a pressing business?
apparently.
Eat.
We got a heap of rocks. Rock.
All right, take all the rocks.
Pick up heap of rocks. What would I want with a big rock?
I don't know. What did you want with the other stuff?
Looks like someone put this here on purpose.
Shit off. Oh, that one lands on the catapult thing, doesn't it?
Oh,
Push
shall
it
we? Shall we find out?
Guess.
Oh, oh,
That's awesome.
Okay. So, new dilemma. How do we get home?
Fair, we got here without them.
New note. Mr. Toothrot, please remove this dangerous object.
lemon.
Ooh, on a banana tree on the south beach. Well,
I love these passive aggressive notes.
so we can move it this far. Can we push it again? Okay, so it goes one more to the right.
All right,
This.
jump on
No,
it.
I said pull. This is what destroyed our ship. There's this one. This one. Oh, no. Can I make it go one more? Ah, yes. Hey. Oh, this thing goes really far.
You can kill a lot of people with this.
Okay, how many of these do we want to test?
Which way is south?
Uh,
Not that we necessarily want to do that. I think that was just an example.
well, we have a compass that points to stands. I don't know what that tells us. Ooh, other navigation.
Good to know.
All right. Well,
Don't know. I don't know what else there is that we might want to destroy. Or where any of it is in relation to this.
Yeah, maybe we should leave this for now.
okay. I'll put it back in its original position. But I do note that it said banana tree.
South.
Okay. Can we just get, oh, here's the okay. Dry riverbed. Dry riverbed. Dry riverbed. Okay, pond then.
Oh, that's dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's lost weight.
Annoyed him to death.
what happened to him?
Trying to put up a swing.
What?
Who are you talking to?
This just got meta. We know. Live right here under the corpse. Okay, well, let's read that other note.
To the cannibals. Please refrain from leaving messy sacrifices on my porch. Do not enter the monkey head. GP LeChuck.
I feel like the inhabitants have more right to it than he does.
So this fellow has rope.
Yeah, let's borrow it. Excuse me. Can we talk to him?
Yes.
Talk to... Nope.
Okay, take rope.
I just tried.
The log.
Oh, pick up... The log is not an object.
Pick up the corpse. No. Stand on the... We have? Stand on the log. Can you stand on the log?
Nope.
Climb the tree.
Nope. I can't walk past this plane.
And we throw a hatchet at it.
No, we don't have a hatchet.
We burn down the tree.
Use noteworthy rock with hanging corpse. Things made of steel.
Okay, we'll use it with the staple remover.
Mm.
No staples to be.
Dude, like, so unimaginative. That's the only thing you could do with a staple remover.
Oh, did that work?
It did.
He either
Did
made a spark or cooked some spaghetti.
Do we have to be closer to something that can then burn?
Possibly.
We walk to the corpse.
We cannot get
The
closer to
rope.
the corpse. We cannot get closer to the rope.
Okay, so
Let's keep exploring. Woo! Oh, another beach.
don't like it. SOS.
There's a message in the bottle. Yammer, hem, and ha. Attorneys at law.
Ooh.
Malicious tossing of your oars into a chasm.
Oh.
Get over it, you moron. Wow. Let's take the bottle too. Oh.
What do you mean braver than I look?
Yep, that one.
Boo.
What happened to your pants?
You're the only one on the island?
I'm gonna ask him about his pants. What pants? Okay, are you the only one?
All right.
Hunter/gatherers. Headhunter/gatherers. Head gatherers.
Unless you lend them something.
Did you lend them something? Banana picker. Enormous cotton swab.
What?
They want it back? I've got to have my banana picker first. Why?
Why don't you just give me? Yeah, you crazy old man.
He needs his banana picker back.
Hmm.
Let's pay him for it.
We can't.
Abu. Take his bottle.
Well, here I am.
You idiot.
You might have been a bit earlier. Kidnapped by a ghost.
Right, okay.
Perhaps I could take you back too. Well, how'd you get stranded here? I think we know the story, but
20 years ago. The secret
The
of
secret
the
of Monkey Island.
friend met with a tragic accident.
Yeah.
Trained a bunch of chips to crew the ship. Chimps to crew the ship. I'm supposed to get up and come back for me.
Right.
I've got pressing business to attend to.
Yeah, can you please stop talking now? What? Okay. Up the bottle?
Gross old bottle. I don't want it.
Okay, kick the bottle.
Push bottle. I can't move it.
Can't move it. Okay.
Oh, now he left.
Bye.
Anything else out here? Nope. Okay. Clearing.
Yep.
Private Protote. Do not enter the monkey head.
Oh.
Okay, let's enter the monkey head.
GP LeChuck.
Oh.
There's some skulls. We could have used those.
Pipes.
Yipes.
Shishka Bob.
No.
Oh.
Shishka
Shishka Joe.
Joe. Shishka Larry.
Shishka, other brother Larry.
Deep. Hey, there it is.
Why are you everywhere?
He's following us, I think.
Ah, what?
What?
Okay, then stop talking. Wait. Grr.
So we can't. Can we go to the monkey head?
No, the spikes are in the way. Sharp tooth. Red skull.
Red skull.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow! Look at that honker.
Do we have to like put something there? Or like pull it? Maybe we pull it.
Yeah.
There we go.
A boo.
Boo.
We have to hang something on it.
I'm
Yeah, I
sure
guess
I'm sure it'll stick one of these times.
We won't.
Maybe if we remove staples from it.
Nope, no staples.
What if we?
It may be like a two-person thing. Like if someone else pulled it, we could just walk through. But you would think we could also just hang something off of it. Maybe some... Oh, nope.
Okay, we need to get that rope and a rock or something.
We need to what?
You get that rope and a rock or something.
Ah, the rope. Okay. Phew.
So. You just walk across the river.
Another beach. Hey.
Another note. Here I have a note. Let me see it. Please.
Please return our key to the monkey head.
Well, he's got a key.
The thing you said. The giant cotton swab.
Oh, right, yeah. The Q-tip.
He's not coming out to bother us. The
What's wrong with him?
The generic untrademarked cotton swab.
Yes.
Okay. Some rocks.
Can we go to that lake in the middle? Oh, fort.
Can't go to the lake, but we can go to the fort.
Around the lake.
Trail ends here.
Oh, another cannon.
Is that a telescope on the ground?
Spyglass.
Spyglass.
Oh.
Warning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, rope.
Take it.
It's rusty.
I'll just ride it back down the hill then.
We.
Can't pick that up.
You can fire it though.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Can we hit him with something?
Someone dumps gunpowder all over the floor.
Naturally.
Naturally. I saw a monkey, yes.
He must have done it.
I've got pressing business to attend
Can
to.
you leave, please?
I'm definitely dusting that off when in my next meeting.
Look, I cleaned up your gunpowder.
In the ball and the cannonball. Can we walk towards us?
Uh,
Like
That's a
into
weird
the stream?
sentence.
no.
So fort is
This.
this. Okay. All right.
And we can't access this part.
I don't know why we'd want to.
Well, to get to the northern half of Monkey Island.
Yeah, but why?
But we've got a
Why
bunch of
would one?
we got a bunch of cool things now. Shall we try to use them?
Got a crack.
We got the river fork, the pond, we got this beach, we got the clearing with the monkey head. And let's check our inventory. We've got gunpowder, cannonball, spyglass, flint, rope, ink, these things. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Bunch of memos.
Look at the sun.
Beep,
blue
boop, beep.
light.
All right. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I'm out of ideas.
Whoops. Are we out of ideas because we're tired?
Yeah,
Um,
possibly.
I am.
Well,
Yes.
it is 10 p.m. here,
Yes.
and we are not in the middle of any major plot, and we've just come into a whole bunch of items, so this is actually a good place to stop. Because
Okay.
we can hit the ground running with some brand new ideas next time.
Dun da da da.
The secret of Monkey Island.
Da.
If you're watching this and you think you know what we should do next, leave it in the comments. It won't change anything because my friends here don't read the comments anyway. So, and I already know what to do next. But feel free.
If we knew there were comments, we would read them.
If you're watching this and you know the secret of Monkey Island, please post it in the comments.
Then it won't be a secret anymore.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get Guybrush looking at the camera here. Let's give a little save. Monkey Island.
EM.
All right. Well, that's going to be it for this. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Everybody.
Bye.